Uh, Hello. I've broken my stream apparently. I need you to be visible, please. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello. This is BE Plays MC here, back with more geoguessr. If you've noticed the thumbnail, I'm actually uploading my own thumbnail. It's not very impressive. So what happened was for that art stream last week, I uploaded my own custom thumbnail. I can't figure out how to not make that the thumbnail anymore. I can't just remove it. I can replace it, but I cannot remove it. So every stream I do from now on will have to have a custom uploaded thumbnail. I noticed that like 2 minutes before I went live and had to just screen cap this GeoGuessr logo in the corner and use that. So that will be my logo for the thumbnail until I actually figure out what I'm doing. So this week's schedule: 6 o'clock streams. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think Wednesday is going to be the art stream. Monday, Tuesday will be GeoGuessr. Uh, so I'm gonna try to finish that comic I was drawing on Wednesday, last Wednesday, this Wednesday. I'm probably only like a third of the way through, so maybe I won't finish it then. Maybe there'll be another art stream in the future. But yeah, Wednesdays are going to be the art streams from now on. Monday, Tuesday are going to be GeoGuessr. So I'm going to be doing Battle Royale distance like usual and switch over to countries later. Oh, they updated the... Did they update the layout or did I accidentally like zoom in or out? No, I didn't accidentally zoom. That's zoomed to where it's supposed to be. So I guess they updated they made it double stack instead of just all in one big line, which is interesting. And I'm wondering what animal that is on that on that profile picture on the sign in it. Beaver maybe or porcupine? I don't know, but the round's starting. If he's any good, he got a weird backdrop. Well, it's interesting starting location. South America. It looks like Colombia. It's just like one wall of a building. But no, I think we're in Colombia. It looks like Colombia. It could also be Mexico, but I feel somewhat safe saying Colombia somewhere around here, maybe. Good guess. It's an okay. Maybe it's not a good guess. That one guess above me is way above me. Both guesses way above me. So we might be in Mexico. Mexico is definitely a possibility. There was green and red on that building up here, which is, I think, the colors of the Mexico flag, if I'm not having a brain moment. So I might want to change a guess to maybe around here to... No, it didn't really help it that much. Will I survive? I survived. We were in Spain. That is not how I imagined northern Spain looking. It looked like South America, definitely. I mean, they both speak Spanish, but they shouldn't have been. Huh. Well, we are in Southeast Asia. I think. Is this India? Is this Hindi? Yeah, it should be. New Delhi, yep. Yep, we're in. This one is not going to be a very difficult match. Unless everybody sees that, and all of a sudden we're in a guess the correct spot in New Delhi. You can get unlucky in situations like that. Guess a little bit too far off, and all of a sudden you lose, even though you've gotten the right city. That is a lot of numbers. I have no idea what any of them mean. Guess Thailand. Oh no. Anyways, I won that round. A lot of people, I guess, were scrolled a little bit too far out when they made their guesses, but I did win that round. What type of writing is that? I think we might be in India still. India or Sri Lanka. One of those. I think I have a suspicion. I think we're going to be in India, near the south, and the coast over here. This is my guess. Yeah, the writing here and the writing up there did look similar. So I think it might not be the worst guess in the world. It could be Sri Lanka. I'm not too familiar with Sri Lanka, so maybe not. I don't know. But I do know southern India does use that alphabet as well. You can tell on the map, at least. That's where I figured that out. So maybe it doesn't in real life, but on the map it does. And nope, we were in Sri Lanka. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Sri Lanka and southern India uses the same alphabet. It really looks like it does on the map sometimes. Actually, Sri Lanka doesn't have the funny writing. Maybe I'm just all sorts of confused. I don't want to say North America because there's rail lines in the road. That's a weird thing for North America, but everything else lines up with North America. So, nah, this has got to be Europe somewhere. Gotta be. No, it is America. Wait, I thought I saw an American flag. Maybe I didn't? Where are we? Oh, that's not English. This is where Ireland. This is Dublin. It's gotta be Dublin. Where's Dublin? There's Dublin. Please let me make my guess. Thank you. Nope, it wasn't Dublin. It was Dublin. I just clicked wrong. Oh no. Yeah, if I would have scrolled in a little bit more, if I wasn't so rushed by the timer, I would have clicked closer to the center of Dublin. So I guess another distance round, and I might switch over to just doing a casual round, no timer, because those can be fun. Can be fun. I don't know if I have the attention span for one of those today, though. I'm pretty tired, and those take a lot of effort. These you can just kind of click randomly and hope for the best. So maybe I won't. I don't want to say South America, but it might be South America. Oop, there's tons of signs over here. Okay, what language is that? All the language is just in little snippets. I can't get a good feel for what I think it might be. Prima. Okay, so it's probably South America. Maybe Argentina? It's not quite right for anything, honestly. I'm gonna have to guess Argentina somewhere, but that was a terrible guess. Oh no, first round exit. I'm not even gonna try to make another one. It was Italy. Yep, that was just bad. That was just a bad round. I could see Southern Italy for that though. That doesn't really surprise me too much. I was trying to figure it out if it was South America or Europe. I landed on South America just because GeoGuessr likes South America, but yeah, I could definitely see that being Europe. This looks a lot more like America. I don't think it is. So America, when two lanes are going in different directions, there will always be a yellow line here. Plus, they're all on the wrong side of the road. So, Australia. Which side of the road do they drive on in Australia? I think they drive on the right side as well, which means this wouldn't be Australia. That looks like a very Australian truck. I have to go with Australia here because I genuinely don't know where else this would be. Because that looks like a very Australian truck right there. I recognize an Australian truck when I see one. There's another one. That truck looks extremely Australian, like overly Australian truck. So yeah, it was Australian. Do they drive on the left side of the road in Australia? Were they driving on the left side of the road? Was that just wrong? It's in Maine, says Jennifer Hansen. I don't think that was. I don't think that was Maine. This might be Maine. Might be Maine, might be the Pacific Northwest. One of the two. Ooh, there's something interesting down there. There's that trail going up. This looks like it could be in America. That's not. Oh no no no! There is some German. So we are in Germany, or Austria, or Switzerland. I'm gonna have to say southern Germany. Around here, maybe. Good guess. Good guess. Kind of needed something like that after a couple of those terrible guesses from earlier on the stream. It was northern Switzerland, so basically southern Germany. So yep, not a bad guess at all. Some of these guesses, I mean, I guess not everybody zoomed into the one sign there was provided, but something here tells me this might be Madagascar. I feel like I recognize this truck. There's not the guy hanging off the side like there usually is in Madagascar for some reason, but I do feel like I recognize this truck as being Madagascar. So Madagascar on the coast here is mostly desert, so I'm gonna have to go more inland here. Oh hey, Thomas is back. Yeah. You missed a couple streams. I won a couple rounds, lost a couple rounds, but I think we're in Madagascar here. And Thomas saying he just got back home from swim practice. I actually took a swim team when I was in elementary school, I think. I wasn't too good at it, but I did. Also, if you hear, we might not be in Madagascar actually. If you hear anything in the background, my roommate has a friend over, so they're gonna be talking. Jennifer Hansen asking if GeoGuessr is free. There is a version of it that is free. I have a paid subscription, so there's stuff I can do that the free version cannot do, but I don't know what the free version can do or if it even still exists. So I know at least at some point there was a free version, but I do not know if this is it. It might be that the free version is locked out of competitive too. I can't read this. I can read this sign over here. Looks like English. I can see Singapore. This might be Singapore. Yeah, Thomas saying the free version used to be all there was. Yeah, I found this out because everybody would play it in high school when we were in the computer classes. Yep, this is Singapore. Definitely Singapore. But no, and so like it was an event. Like somebody would be doing good in a round, and everybody would gather around. So that's how I found about GeoGuessr, because it was a free game that the teachers wouldn't mind us playing in the middle of class because it was quote unquote educational. So ever since then, I've kind of been hooked on GeoGuessr. It's just super fun. The casual rounds I think I like better, but for streaming the quick rounds are a lot more material to work with, because you can just be clicking around in the we're in France, I think. But now you can just be clicking around in the solo matches for ages trying to figure out exactly where you are, like feet from the point you started. It's fun, but it's tedious too. So I think we're in France. I think we're in southern France. Maybe here. That's my guess right there. Hey, maybe it's a good guess. Nobody else has guessed, so I won't know how I stack up against everybody for a while. But I think I'm relatively confident in this guess being pretty close. Yep, pretty close. We were in Switzerland, not France. Switzerland. And I recognize that place name from one of the signs. But so the French speaking part of France, Switzerland, basically France. Uh, this Italian? I'm thinking this is... Yeah, this looks a lot like Italian. I don't think Spanish uses... No, Spanish does use V. Never mind. I don't think it has a V sound, but I do think it uses V. But I do think this is Italy, is my guess. It has a chance to be super, super wrong, but Italy maybe around here. Okay, I do have hope to pass this round. As long as this man doesn't make a good guess, then I might live. Please don't use that last guess to pass me. We were in Italy. I guess a very wrong part of Italy, but we were in Italy. Thomas saying, if you're German and want to learn how to speak Swiss, just give me $1,000 and I'll teach you Swiss in one day. I'm not quite sure Swiss is a language. I think they speak German and also French and Italian in some parts too. But dear Lord, everything is blocked out here. That screams German. Praxis. Yeah, this is pretty Germany. Could be Austria. I don't think Austria is quite that bad about just blocking everything out though. So I'm gonna guess Germany. Everything is flat, so maybe more northern Germany. I'm gonna guess Germany near here. That's my guess. Hey, it's a pretty good guess. Pretty good guess. Yep, looks like I'm gonna win this round. We were pretty close to where I picked. Same sort of weird metropolitan area going on here. I'm pretty sure this is where Germany had some industrial revolution stuff going on, like coal mines or whatever, so it's a pretty built up area. I think it has a reputation for not being a very nice area of Germany. I feel like I've heard that somewhere, but I don't want to say it for sure because I feel like I just heard that somewhere and am not quite sure where or how reputable that source was. Definitely in Europe. I could see Finland or Scandinavia here. Definitely could. Yeah, Thomas is saying he saw a ton of flags that last round. I don't even remember what the last round was. Honestly, I'm like trying to remember and I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna have to guess Sweden maybe, but I genuinely do not know. No, it's not Sweden. Maybe Finland. If I'm not gonna get to guess again. That's an exit from me, and we were in Belgium. Where was that last round? Where was that last round? Hold up. Oh, we were in Germany. Never mind. Remember now. How did I forget that? So sweet. Yeah. Thank you, Thomas. It was in Germany. But no, my short-term memory is absolutely terrible. I will forget things like moments after they happen, if they're not particularly memorable. So a round in which I got first place for picking Germany is apparently not memorable. But yeah, that wasn't a terrible round last round. It was a bad final guess. I feel like I got into this early. I feel like we were on like 2 or something on the countdown. I can see Argentina here. I definitely could see Argentina. I could also see somewhere in Eastern Europe, though. This does look slightly post-Soviet, but not quite right. If I see Spanish... Nope, it is post-Soviet. So where in the post-Soviet world is this? Could be Ukraine? Yeah, Thomas saying commie blocks. That was my second guess as well when I looked at them a little bit closer. Yeah, Thomas thinks it's Ukraine as well. I'm gonna go with. It's got to be near Kiev. It looks pretty Kievan. Yeah, that was exactly my thought. I saw English looking writing, sort of Western influence. So, oh, it was Bulgaria. Yeah, English sort of writing is also a Bulgarian thing. But yeah, Bulgaria. I need to get more familiar with Bulgaria. I feel like it catches me off guard every time it happens because they use Cyrillic and English writing, and it's yeah, just sort of weird. I feel like this is Iceland. Thomas saying he was friends at one point with a Bulgarian lifeguard. That's sort of a just an oddly specific person to be friends with. Does Iceland use the weird O, or are we in Norway? We gotta be in Norway. I don't think Iceland uses that. I don't know anywhere in Norway that would look like this. I'm gonna guess like the edge of Norway here. Thomas saying he thinks it's Greenland. I don't think it's Greenland. It could be Greenland though, but I don't think they use that weird O. The Norwegian, and I think Denmark uses it too. Yeah, we were in Norway. Pretty far away from where I guessed. I was trying to play it safe here in the middle because it could be Iceland or Greenland, so I wanted to put it in the part of Norway closest to them. This part of Norway might actually been a little bit closer. Okay, Thomas said he was kidding. I was hoping so. I feel like I've gotten somewhere like Greenland before. I know I've gotten somewhere in the South Pacific randomly. Like, what is that island called? Not the Falklands. The other one down there. Actually, I just look at it here. I have a map. Here, I feel like I've gotten like random the South Sandwich Islands once, and it was super weird. Thomas saying Iceland was more green and Greenland's more icy. It's sort of weird because Iceland is like super diverse in what they have there. Greenland has a lot of green. There's a lot of grass there. Like as long as you stay away from that big ice shelf. So like I can see why they would come across Iceland. It's colder than what they think. Where are we? I genuinely have no idea. Here maybe. Yeah, I might survive, but no. So I can see how they would like come across Iceland first, name it Iceland because there's a lot of ice, and then go over to Greenland and not have Iceland anymore, so they call it Greenland because there is a lot of green. But I also feel like I heard somewhere that one of them was named after a person. Like I feel like I heard that somewhere. I could just be making that up, but yeah. I snuck through that last round somehow, even though I wasn't really paying attention. I was too distracted talking about Greenland and Iceland. I just saw a sign here. I don't know where it was. I swear I just saw a sign. It had a lot of writing on it. And it disappeared at some point. Oh, there's English. Oh, there's something. Italy maybe? I'm gonna have to make a guess pretty soon. Italy is my best guess right now. I'm gonna have to make an Italy guess right now so I can panic change it to South America when it turns out to be super wrong. Yeah, so Argentina maybe. Yeah, I might survive this too, but I'm gonna waste a second guess. Well, it's not Argentina, but I think I'm gonna live. I did live. It was Italy. It was Italy. A pretty different part of Italy than where I guessed, but I was in the right country. Thomas saying he heard a conspiracy theory that they called the one with more green and prosperous land to scare other people away from settling. Yeah, that's the theory is that they called Greenland to get people to settle there, and Iceland to keep people away. I don't know if I believe that. It sounds like something people would make up. It really does, but it also just flat out could be true too. So I don't know. Well, it's not English writing. They decided to put company flags up instead of country flags, which is slightly annoying. I'm gonna say this is. It could be Hungary. I found out through looking just at memes and stuff that Hungarian words get super long, which I've come across in geoguessr before, which is a good way to recognize them. That's a pretty long word, so that's where the Hungary comes from. And it was actually Finland. I could see Finland too. It didn't like Finland usually has this sort of stink to it, like you can tell when it's Finland just by the vibe of the place. That didn't have it, but I could also see it being Finland. So, Thomas saying, "Welcome to Germanic languages." Hungary isn't a Germanic language. I think it's Uralic language, which I think Finnish might actually be too. But no, like Hungarians were like nomadic steppe people from the middle of Russia who just sort of moved into Europe at one point, but they all like settled in Hungary. So Hungary is completely linguistically different from everywhere else in Europe, and it's like a super difficult language to learn because of that. But at least for European people, but it's super unique. At least I think it has like no Finnish is the one with a massive amount of cases. I forgot why Hungarian is notorious, other than just being weird all around, just weird. A lot of English. We could be a lot of places. South Africa. That's my guess. Good guess. I didn't actually expect it to be South Africa. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just making something up. I saw maybe a slightly off-roady looking vehicle and said, okay, I think it's either South Africa or Australia. And South Africa was closer to my mouse, so that's where I picked. So this looks pretty nice right here, right? Like a pretty view of a lake. And then you've got like wasteland over here. Maybe Russia. Maybe Russia or Ukraine. Yeah, it's looking... No, maybe not quite right. No, this is... Okay, this is probably... What on earth is going on there? Is that like a graveyard? Yeah, Tom was saying it looks like a Slavic village in the summer. But that S right there. So that narrows it down to this area right here. I think it might be the Czech Republic. That's my guess. Okay, it probably might have been Slovenia. It was Lithuania. Okay. So Lithuania uses a funny S. I don't think... No, Serbia uses Cyrillic. So it's not Serbia. It was either Slovenia, Slovakia. Apparently Lithuania. I wouldn't have guessed that. I didn't know they used the funny looking S's. It could have also been a foreign truck, though. Trucks are never reliable in Europe because they go all over the place. What is on this building that nobody wants anybody to see? It could be Germany, too. Germany has those laws where you can say, like, Google can't show your building, and then they don't show your building. But, oh. What's going on? I guess it's an artwork. Okay. So, artworks being blurred out could be a lot of places, actually. But I don't think I'm going to be able to escape the area here. So, we got the funny roof tiles, which says Austria. I think Austria does have a higher rate of blurred out, just random junk, than other countries do as well. So that does support the theory. Oh. Yeah, it looks like some artistic stuff that I'm not going to get to see. I'm going to guess Vienna. That's my guess. Oh, we might win this. We might win this. This is a one. Yeah, we won. It was not Vienna. It was definitely not Vienna. I don't think I had any way of picking up where we were based on the place. Thomas asking if I know the YouTuber SHIEY. No, I do not, but I'm gonna look them up now. Actually, they do nature exploration videos. Sounds fun, honestly. SHIEY, and I will wait to look at the search results until I get a guess on this round. Villa. Isn't that like Australian for lake or something? This could be Australia. Quick, look for any off-roaders, like hardcore off-roaders. I don't see any right now. So maybe not Australia. Oh, was that actual right? It is Zimmer? Guest house? Does this look like Germany to you? It might be Germany. It looks like German. Yeah, let's go. I don't know where in Germany. I'm not too familiar with inside German. A lot of people are better at German than me, apparently. But it looks like it was German. It wasn't in Germany, but it was German. Austria. Yep, thermal in chat confirming it is Austria. I think he said that before the round ended. So yeah, let's see. Selamat. Jakarta. Oh, we're in the place that has Jakarta. Looks like we might be near the coast here. Shipping containers, garbage. So, Jakarta, near the sea. Let's go here. Hey, good guess. But let's see. Shiey. Yep, it does look like he does sort of geography videos. Train surfing across Serbia, more train surfing across Serbia. So apparently he does train surfing across Serbia videos, which looks like it could be actually a lot of fun. Snorkel. I've been told about the snorkel before, actually. I think that means a certain part of Australia. Not Australia, Africa. I've been told before to watch for the vehicle with the snorkel because that means Africa. I want to see if he catches up this truck up here. Looks like he might, if I can click close enough. Yep, he's going to pass it. So, Thermal in the chat saying Kenya. This could definitely be Kenya. I know Kenya has some pretty good coverage. It does look geographically more like Senegal, but those mountains there say maybe not Senegal. So I am going to go with Kenya. Where are the mountains? The mountains are up here. I think most of the mapping is in the left of the country, the west. Yep, it was Kenya. It was pretty close to where I thought it would be. So thank you, Thermal, for narrowing it down to Kenya, because I probably would have guessed Senegal if you didn't do that, which probably would have survived me the round, but it wouldn't have been as cool to get as close to where we were. This looks like it looks like Southeast Asia. Definitely looks like Southeast Asia. Could be... Oh, we got writing. Panji. It seems like it's going to be a state name, but I do not know which. Oh, Islam. Okay, so this is probably Indonesia. I don't know enough about inside Indonesia to know where that place is. So I'm just going to guess Java, even though I don't think it's on Java. Wherever we might be, actually. We were on Java, just the very far off corner of it. But yeah, Tom is saying it looks like Southeast Asia because the fences and walls look like they're from a PUBG. I guess it's a PUBG map. I can't pronounce that. Irenegal or something like that. But yeah, no, Southeast Asia just has the fences are the key to understanding if you're in Southeast Asia or not. That and the writing. Kindaren. Okay, so German almost for sure. I mean, it could be Dutch too. I don't know much about Dutch except that it's like German. But let's see. The roof tiles could be Austria. For sure, actually. This is looking more like Austria now that I'm looking at it. I'm going to go with Austria near Vienna. But not quite, so maybe up here. Actually, maybe right here. That's my guess. Is it good? No, it's not good. It's not a good guess. Bad guess. Maybe closer to Germany. Maybe we're in Germany. Okay, I lived. We were. It was Dutch. Okay, it wasn't German. It was Dutch. Thermal saying you should check what it says after cab in Indonesian signs. Uh, Kabupaten means province in Indo. Okay, yeah. Like the problem is I haven't actually studied that much about Indonesian provinces, so even if I knew the name, I wouldn't be able to find them quick enough on a map. But that is certified Hebrew moment. That is a pretty good hint, actually. Like a really that's high level geoguessr skills. I'm not quite that far yet. Not quite that far yet. But this is a certified Hebrew moment. Let's see. Hills. So I am roughly familiar with the geography in Israel. Hills are around here. The West Bank has a lot of hills. I don't know how good the street view cover is, so I'm going to guess right up here. Okay, looks like it's at least not going to be a bad guess. Let's see. Good guess. Actually, really good guess. Thomas saying California. I mean, it doesn't look like it wouldn't be California, I guess. I don't think they use Hebrew in California, though. Oh, sign. I cannot read that. This looks like Europe. This definitely looks like Europe. Funny E's. Oblast. Oblast is Russian, but this isn't Russia. Oh, it's Poland. I think we might be Warsaw, maybe? It's pretty built up. Not Warsaw levels of built up, but I could definitely see Warsaw. That's a one city in Poland I know, too, so that's my guess. Okay, guess. I am pretty sure this is Poland. I don't know where in Poland. Thomas saying France. It's not France. I mean, it could be France, but I don't think this is France. I think we're somewhere in Poland. I just don't know where. We were in the Czech Republic. Okay, we weren't. It flat out wasn't Poland. I am very lucky this man misclicked on Warsaw, because if he would have clicked in the middle, I would have gotten knocked out that round. I don't know why I was so convinced that was Poland, other than the fact it looked like Poland. This doesn't look like much of anything. Okay. I say that, it kind of looks like someplace I know. But not quite right. No, this isn't there. Okay. Okay, I was about to be like super concerned geoguessr had put me in some place that I've actually been to, but I don't think it has. What was that on the wall over here? Nope, that wasn't anything useful. Okay, so big long tunnel. I feel like going the other direction would have been better, because I feel like I saw a ramp going down. So I feel like I've been clicking in the wrong way. I feel like this is something the Europeans would do. I genuinely don't know. Denmark? Nope. I'm out this round. I should have been making guesses earlier so I could have changed it. Well, it was something the Europeans did in Switzerland. But yeah, not a terrible round. I need to be getting better at this though. But yeah, I saw the ramp going down. I'm pretty sure I saw that. And then I clicked the opposite direction to go deeper into the tunnel, which was probably the dumbest thing. The red doors or whatever could have been a sign. I think those were just emergency exits for if like the tunnel started collapsing or whatever. They could have had a sign on them. I didn't see one. I wasn't looking the hardest I could have, but the camera quality was so bad I wouldn't have been able to pick up anything other than maybe like maybe an alphabet, but it's Switzerland, so they would have been using the Latin alphabet, which wouldn't have helped me very much, because I already kind of guessed it was Europe, because it did look like something the Europeans would do. Well, that was a sign, but I'm pretty sure we're in South America. It looks like it might be Bolivia. It could also be Mexico. The Volkswagen Armok, so... Was that a horse I just saw? I feel like I just drove over a horse or something. Maybe that was just my imagination. Feel like I just drove over a horse. Well, there's a dog right there. No, I'm gonna have to say Bolivia. That's my best guess. But this is definitely not a very advantageous starting point. Again, I should probably start making guesses sooner so I can switch them when it looks like I'm getting buried. But I think I got lucky this round. But did anybody else see that horse? I swear I saw it in the road and I couldn't find it again. But yeah, pretty close to Bolivia, northern Argentina, very northern Argentina. Looks like we get someplace lucky this round. We might be able to find an exact city. A building is in English. Honda, village. Aratani? It seems like some of the names here are oddly Japanese. Road is very American. Are we in Los Angeles, maybe? Yes. The street view just got suddenly bad. This is a very American looking city. Like, extremely American looking city. This is wrong for Los Angeles. This is wrong for Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a bit more spread out than this. I'm pretty sure. But I do think we're in California. I'm going to guess San Francisco. But Los Angeles might be a safer guess based on the fact that it's closer to San Diego, which it could also be in. But I feel like, yep, we were in. Oh, my first guess was right. We were in Los Angeles. I was wrong about it being more spread out. No, that's not Atlanta, Thomas. That is not Atlanta. That was way too dry looking to be Atlanta. And I think Atlanta is even more spread out than Los Angeles was. Speaking of dry and spread out, this is in the middle of genuinely nowhere. I'm thinking Africa. Maybe not. What is this random sign doing in the middle of River Lodge? Limpopo. Who would name a River Lodge Limpopo now? Entrance 100 meters this way. Okay. I'm thinking we might be in Kenya or something like that. That's my best guess is Kenya right now. I'm gonna make a guess now so I can have a second guess. I think Kenya up here again. Okay. Looks like an okay guess. And we were in Botswana? Yep, Botswana. Okay, I could also see Botswana there, definitely. Yeah, it's sort of in a tough spot because of no signs, just checking off of geography. But yeah, South Africa was... We get 2 tunnels! 2 tunnels! Those are the same entrance and exit signs. We are not back in Switzerland. We cannot be back in Switzerland. I refuse to believe that. If we get the same quality, this is the second... No. We are not... I think we might be back in Switzerland. I'm just gonna flat out make a guess in Switzerland now. I want to guess that same exact area we got that first tunnel in. Yeah. Thermal saying it feels Norway. That was my first guess on the last tunnel. Was somewhere in Scandinavia, Norway, or I ended up guessing Denmark because it was more in the middle. Okay, we're out of here. This is definitely not Switzerland. I don't know where we are. Nobody else figured it out. We were in Turkey. So I survived that one based solely on probably people like me mistaking it for that last round. Do they have a lot of tunnels in northern France? Because I feel like 2 people guessed that, like, last time we got a tunnel, and this time as well. Oh, writing. It was Chinese, Japanese, Chinese. Yep, definitely Chinese. So Taiwan, probably. It's gotta be Taiwan. Yeah, Thermal saying Taiwan as well. Where in Taiwan? I think we're in the west coast of Taiwan. I think this is the west coast of Taiwan. I don't know too much about Taiwan beyond the fact that most people live on the west coast, though. The west coast is mostly flat. So I'm just going to guess in the middle here because it looks vaguely wet. Maybe closer to here. Hey, we might win. They made a bad guess. Only a couple seconds left. And we won against China. Probably like one of the first things you learn about GeoGuessr is they don't have very much street view in China. You getting China is extremely rare outside of Hong Kong. Tom was saying it was too nice to be China. That too, and even if it was China, that's like middle of nowhere China. Like, I guess it's still somewhere at this point, but like, you're getting pretty far away from where people actually live in China. There's a guess like that. Like, there's a line probably right along where they guessed, where it's like people don't live very much beyond this. Yeah, Thomas saying only the major cities look good in China. Thermal is arguing with them. Ooh, we got a debate in the chat. Eastern China looks better than Taiwan, though. Yeah, so China, from what I understand, has an extreme gradient from the city center to the countryside, where the city center looks great and everything's nice. They have this sort of buffer zone in between where everything is sort of still doing fine, and in the country you get like it's not very well put together at all. Thomas saying the rural areas are where the true colors of a country show. Yeah, I can definitely see that I can definitely see that being true. Yeah, I guess that same gradient though applies in a lot of places in the world. I think America is uniquely different for the middle of the city being decidedly worse than the rest of the land surrounding it. Like in America, the gradient is backwards, where it gets nicer the further away you go from the city center. But everywhere else in the world, Thomas saying where they paint the grass green, they paint the grass green in a lot of places. But America definitely is pretty bad about that. I swear I remember seeing like an advertisement on the TV when I was a kid where it was like legitimately just like grass paint where you could paint dead spots with like it's like advertised as fertilizer, but you could tell it was definitely just painting the grass. It was wacky. Yeah, somebody saying Finland. This is definitely looking like Finland here. Yeah, Thermal in the chat, Finland. Yeah, this is definitely Scandinavia. We got the birch trees. It just smells like Finland. So I'm gonna guess Finland. I think near the south, maybe around here. I've been randomly lucky making inside Finland guesses in GeoGuessr history. Like in my past, just for some reason, when I'm inside of Finland, I can recognize it even